everyone, I hope you're well. Hadn't planned on filming today, but because my last video in like my casual setting seemed to do quite well, I thought why not film my Blazer favourites collection video, because it's been a requested one and one that I've wanted to film anyway. Like I said, I'm not sure over the festive period when I'll film because I'm out and about and obviously everyone's enjoying festive stuff, although to be honest I'm not really feeling the most festive person this year, and I thought I would rather sit down and film than tackle wrapping presents. I haven't started yet and there's 2 sleeps till Christmas, so I mean I need to pull my finger out, but instead I'd rather just sit here and have a casual chat about my blazers. So I'm going to show you my favourite blazers. I have got a few more blazers, but I think I'm going to be listing them on my Depop soon. Haven't really worn them, so I'll link my Depop below, so keep an eye out for that. I need to have a clear out at some point, but these are my favourite blazers. A lot of these I've got a lot of wear out of, so hopefully it can be helpful and recommend some blazer styles for you. The majority of them are double-breasted because I just prefer a double-breasted blazer. I think it's a nicer fit, and my favourite place for affordable blazers is Next, and in this haul it's mainly Next, BOOHOO, I've got REISS, so I've got a higher end blazer in there. I've also got TOPSHOP, Nasty Gal, and some lower end, really affordable £30 and under pieces. Everything will be linked in the description below. The description bar below, and any of these styles are no longer available because I've had some for a while. I'll find similar alternatives as well, but rambling intro done, you should know that by now. I'm going to get the blazers, show you them, and if the light decides to stay light enough I will also be trying them on. Also got a festive drink, which 3:30, that's acceptable to have prosecco, isn't it, when it's Christmas time or any time? Although I'm not advocating drinking, and remember to always drink responsibly. Sorry, I'm just checking my phone instead of filming. By the way, actually, not really of interest, but I have a new phone cover. It's by a brand called Burger. I've got an iPhone 10 actually, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway for some phone cases. Might be live, or it will be coming live at some point kind of over Christmas, New Year. So I will leave my Instagram link below. It's at BUTTRICK, and there's like a little cheeky let's push my Instagram if you want to go follow me for like daily updates and stories and things like that. But yeah, I'm just going to reply to my sister about Christmas presents, last minute dash, and then yeah, let's do these blazers. I just went into my wardrobe and I grabbed them off the wardrobe and took them out. So they're in no particular order, I've just got them next to me, so I'm just going to start from the top and work my way down. And the first one happens to be probably my favourite blazer, the blazer that I get the most wear out of. I actually wear this every single time I go out for drinks. I'm actually going to move myself so I can pick these up and show you better, so 1 second. There we go, that's a tiny bit better, but I will do inserts wearing them. The first one is a black REISS blazer. This is the most expensive blazer that I own. I was very kindly gifted it probably about 2 years ago when I did like a little collaboration with them, and I've literally had so much wear out of it, so I would actually spend the money on one of these myself. I think it's around the £240 mark, but they do have really good sales. So the Christmas, like New Year's sales, you'll probably be able to pick yourself up a quality blazer that will be long lasting from REISS, and I can really recommend their double-breasted. This has got like Balmain vibes. We've got the 3 buttons either side in the gold, which I think makes it look more expensive, and then it's just a really nice black material. We've got 3 buttons down the side here. You'll have to excuse Brody's dog hairs. I always have to run some sellotape or like a lint roller over me before I go out, but I always pair this over dresses with jeans. But this is my go-to jacket for when I want to look smart, or if I'm going out for a meal or going out for drinks. It literally just puts any look together, and I have got so much wear out of this. I would definitely buy one myself. Next is one of my more recent jazzy blazers, and it is the TOPSHOP velvet blazer. I've actually done a styling video on this, which I will leave linked on the screen or down below for you. And I've got the yellow one as well, but I've also got the midnight blue one. I thought I would just include one in this haul, and this is the colour that I love more. It's maybe less standout and not garish, but less standout statement, but I think that blue goes with so much more. I think I'll get so much wear out of it. I love wearing it with denim, with all black, again pairing over party dresses, wearing with jeans. This would look really nice with leather trousers. I'm after a fitting pair of leather trousers that don't rip, so if anybody can recommend them, do let me know in the comments below, faux or real leather. And again, it's a long line blazer, it's double breasted, it's just my favourite type of blazer. I think this is a more flattering style, and I love blazers that kind of cover your bum as well, and because it brings you in at the waist, it also emphasises your figure, and I just love a double-breasted blazer. I mean, everyone has personal preference, but it's always going to be double-breasted over a single button for me. I don't think this is available anymore, but I will leave linked below places where you can get similar velvet blazers. This was around the £75 mark. I mean, I've only worn it about 4 times, but I feel like I will keep it in my wardrobe and it will get pulled out for drinks, nights out, meals, things like that, or just jazzing up a pair of jeans in the day. Next up is another long line blazer, but this isn't actually a double-breasted blazer, but it kind of fits like a double-breasted blazer. We've just got 3 buttons on it here. I have featured this in a blog post before, so I will leave that linked on screen. It's got Parisian vibes for me. It's like a casual, oversized, really long line. It's a bit like a coat length, I suppose. It's a bit longer, and it's by a fashion brand called Oui. So I'm presuming they're French, pretty sure they are, but I may be wrong. And again, it's just beautifully composed. It is a really nice navy colour, and we've got some navy stitching. It looks great as a tailored piece, and also looks great with jeans. I mean, for me, throw on a blazer with a pair of jeans and a plain tee, and you are just good to go for anything. This is a little bit more on the expensive side as well. I was again kindly gifted this, but I will leave Oui Fashion linked below. They have so many cool pieces if you love effortless, chic Parisian style, which is kind of what I'm really loving at the moment. Next up we have, you guessed it, another double-breasted blazer. This one you may have seen on my Instagram, a picture that got quite a little bit of love. I will leave it here, and this is just like a sassy evening, I would say this is more of an evening blazer. You can obviously wear it in the day, but it's a black blazer with a velvet pinstripe on. This is from Nasty Gal. I'm not sure if it's available anymore, but it also comes with matching trousers, so it's like a trouser suit, which you will see in the picture there. But unfortunately the buttons actually fallen off this. I've only worn it a few times, but I do still love it. The buttons that are on it have got the velvet on, so I may have to take those buttons off and swap it. But that's another thing as well. If you ever pick up a more affordable blazer that's £50 and under, if you're not too keen on the buttons because you think the buttons make the blazer look a little bit inexpensive, you can always take them off, go to haberdashery, somewhere like that, buy some buttons and replace them with some buttons that you prefer. So that's also a way that you can jazz up older blazers that maybe, you know, buttons put you off, because I do really get put off by buttons on things from, you know, either making them look a little bit cheaper or maybe just want to take your blazer to the next level. So that's another tip that I have, but this has basically just been worn as a going out blazer, but I'm going to try and get some more wear out of it in the new year by pairing it with black denim during the day. More double-breastedness love, and this is a Next blazer. Now Next is one of my favourite places to find a premium quality blazer that isn't too premium a price. They're not cheap. I mean, they're maybe between, well, some are £30, but mainly £60 to £100 I think for the Next blazers, but they are such good quality, and it's like an in-between price. You're not going to REISS and spending, you know, £200+ on a blazer, but you're also getting that quality there for a little bit extra money. So I adore everything that Next are doing at the moment. I mean, that mirror behind me has had so much love, so many comments on Instagram with people direct messaging me asking where the mirror is from. That's also from Next, so I love their homeware as well. But this is a recent blazer that you may have seen also on my blog. I will leave the blog post link and another picture again, but I'm loving kind of dog tooth and heritage kind of vibes. I mean, you could think country bumpkin, but it depends how you style this up, and you can make this look very chic, very Parisian. Again, it's double-breasted, and we've got some brown buttons, and I just wanted to add more brown into my wardrobe, but I also think it works really well with black too, so I'm sure you will see this styled up in a few more videos. Next up is another double-breasted, you guessed it, blazer, but I'd call this more of a blazer coat. It is quite a thick material. My arm is actually getting sore already from holding things up because I'm so weak. Even though I'm going to the gym, my arms are hurting. But this is from Chicwish. Again, I have a blog post with this. Most items of clothing that I tend to share on my YouTube will have been featured on my blog or will be featured on my blog. So if you haven't ever checked that out, it is letchatandloves.com. I'll leave it linked on the screen below. Again, all these items will have been featured on my Instagram at some point as well. So if you want kind of some more inspiration of how to style them, then I would go and check out those places. But this is quite a thick material, and I wore this with a very Parisian outfit. Like, I keep on going on about Parisian chic. You can probably tell that's kind of like my vibe at the moment. I've kind of like found my love for minimal, classy but casual, and I absolutely adore this because I do love like an oversized boyfriend feel when I'm wearing my clothes. And this is from Chicwish. I've been working with Chicwish on my blog on kind of like a monthly basis for a few years now, and it is an overseas site, so some of the sizes can be a bit off. I do normally size up, but the prices are pretty reasonable and the quality is actually really good as well. So I do really love this, and it kind of doubles up as a jacket coat as well. I would possibly even wear two blazers, wear a blazer and wear this over the top if it was cold for like, you know, extra layers, because it is quite big and you can fit a lot underneath that as well. Now on to some more affordable blazers. I have this Next Blazer from BOOHOO, which again has been featured on my Instagram. Here's the picture, and I think this looks a lot more expensive than the price tag. I can't remember how much it is off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure it's no more than £35, but it actually has lining in it, and the reason why I think it looks more expensive than it actually is because there's no buttons. So there's no kind of buttons on here making the price look a little bit, making it look a little bit cheaper. And then it's also got this really cool ruched sleeve effect. I love to roll up the sleeves of my blazer. I very rarely wear them full length, so this has already done that for you. They do also do a matching pair of trousers if they're still available with the blazer. I will leave that linked below. But again, I just love the print. Dogtooth, it's not really dogtooth is it, but check print blazers have been insanely popular the last couple of seasons. I don't really see that going anywhere. It looks amazing with denim, with black, with grey, but then we've got a proper colour with the yellow going through this. Annoyingly, it doesn't actually have any pockets though. It is just a, you know, a sewn on flap, so it looks like there's a pocket there. So I mean, if like me you like to put lipsticks in your pocket, you like to put your phone in your pocket, things like that, you might want to, you know, double check that out when you're checking out blazers. But yeah, can't fault that for the price, and yeah, good old BOOHOO bringing it out again. My arm's actually hurting for lifting these up. I have been going to the gym, but my arm's so weak. I'm gonna have to have an arm day the next time I'm in the gym. Moving on to another checked blazer. This happened to be a steal of mine, so again, this could be somewhere that you could maybe check out for the Christmas New Year sales. It's V by Very. It's the first time I've actually bought anything from there. I think it was half price, it was £25 instead of 50. May have been even cheaper, but again, it's double breasted and it's just a really classic check print. I again normally wear this when I go out. I love to wear a black Brussels dress that I've got with this and some over the knee boots. Obviously it looks really nice black and grey together. Again, it looks really nice with denim. I've worn this loads for work to the office with the t-shirt and a pair of jeans. So I think what we can basically pick up from the last two blazers is that if you want to pick up a new blazer, maybe invest in a checked version and have a little look in the sales and try and grab yourself a kind of mid-price bargain. Next, a blazer that I fell in love with when I saw it, but I have to admit I haven't had that much wear out of it. I'm hoping that I will wear it quite a lot through the festive season, just purely because of the colour. And it's possibly the colour that is, although I love it, has put me off because it's quite statement. It's not really something I would wear to an office where I basically work with 2 girls and 13 men who, yeah, they'd probably be like, what the hell is she wearing to work? But I normally would wear this the weekends with all black, or again going out for a drink. It makes a really nice statement. It is actually a really nice colour of red because it's not garish. And this is from Stradivarius. I'll leave a link in the haul that I featured this in, but that was a while ago. And I think it was around £35, £40, something like that. So again, a really affordable blazer, and it just feels great quality for the price. We actually have some pockets going on here. I love how the black buttons contrast against the red. I mean, they don't look like the most expensive buttons, but they don't make the jacket look cheap. We've got some more buttons here on the sleeves, and then also it's lined as well, and it's double breasted, so I can't go wrong with that. I just can't bring myself to get rid of it because I know that I'll come to have a night out and I'll be like, I wish I'd kept that red blazer. It looks pretty nice with the red lip as well. Last but not least, I have a new blazer from Next. I haven't actually tried this on yet, so when I'm trying it on in the inserts, that'll be the first time. And it is this gorgeous pinstripe number again. Yes, you've guessed it. It is double breasted. Next do have pockets, lined pockets. The blazer is lined inside. Really good quality, like I said. And this is £55. Next sale again is always pretty good. So keep an eye out in the next New Year's sale for, you know, any blazers. But again, double breasted. I got my size this time. I got a size 10, normally a size up. I don't know why I felt like I'd maybe just see what a more fitted style blazer's like from Next. And yeah, so we shall see what that looks like when it's on. But again, pinstripe is just such a classic print. A little bit like check, you will get so much wear out of it. And they also do matching trousers for this one as well. So those have been my favourite blazers within my blazer collection, and also my newest blazer as well. I love a double-breasted blazer. I'm sure you can pick that up from this video, but if I can recommend any type of blazer, it would be a double-breasted blazer, either in a plain colour or in a checked print or a pinstripe or a dogtooth, just something that's really classic that you're not going to get sick of. I suppose take my red blazer as an example for that. I really wanted a red blazer, but I've not really worn it, so I'm glad that I only spent about £35 on it rather than going more premium. I can recommend REISS 100% if you want to invest in a more premium blazer that you're going to have for a few years and be able to wear all the time, and that is really kept really well. It's not really bobbled or things like that, and I just love the statement gold buttons on it. It always gets a compliment. So REISS for a high-end blazer. For in-between blazers, I would definitely recommend TOPSHOP, and Next have some really good quality blazers for around the £60 mark. And then yeah, go to places like BOOHOO, Stradivarius, Nasty Gal, and sales on V by Very by V and things like that for lower end £35 blazers that don't look cheap. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If there's any other of my collections or like favourites you want to see, maybe jeans, jackets, shirts, anything like that, just leave a comment down below, or any other video suggestion that you've got. And if you prefer this kind of casual relaxed setup, then when I'm upstairs in my kind of like plan written down notes filming room, then yeah, let me know. But thank you for watching. If you're watching this around Christmas and New Year, I hope you're having a great time, and I will see you soon. Bye.